Day 8, leg day. We are going to pummel some legs today. I'm very excited, in a nervous way, which is always good. If you're nervous coming into a leg day, you're like, this is gonna exhaust me. But it's a good thing. Anyways, yesterday I decided to drop down to 2,000 calories, just to set things in motion a little bit. And I woke up at 173.4 at this morning, at 4:30. So pretty interesting that happened. Because I've been waking up at like 173 to 174 around this time, so we'll have to see how that progresses throughout the week. Obviously, it's not going to change immediately, but I'm just trying to find like the sweet spot, because I might increase by by however much I need. In order to, I don't want to lose more than a pound of body weight per week, right, on average. So, yeah, just got to keep a lookout for that, make sure that's not happening. And I made a realization that I wasn't thinking about until like halfway through my prep last year. The reason I was losing weight so efficiently and quickly was because I messed up my rice calculations. So I was scanning the back of my rice bag, and its measurements are in uncooked rice. So if you're measuring out 145 grams of, rice, well, that uncooked rice weighs less, right, than if you put water into it. So whenever you cook rice, I'm explaining this to just people who do not know, but most of us know. When you cook rice, it absorbs the water, and then it adds weight to the rice grain, right? Because it has absorbed that water. But I was putting it into my calorie tracker as uncooked while I was measuring cooked jasmine rice. So I'm over here like, why is it 450 calories or something like that for 145? For like 100 grams of rice. It's because I was putting it in as uncooked. So I was over here like starving myself before I even knew it. And then I switched over to potatoes to increase my satiety index and whatnot. But no wonder I was losing weight so quickly. Obviously, I lost a lot of muscle in the process as well. So yeah, I'm trying to take it much slower than previously. But it still needs to be efficient. It still needs to be to a point that, is acceptable. So we're trying to find that point. See how 2,000 goes. Maybe we need to increase to 2,100. Or who knows. But I think I'm going to be placing a refeed in the next 2 or 3 weeks, just one day. Nothing crazy, maybe like 4,000 calories. And we'll see how that goes. But yeah. And low-key, I find it hard. I find it really difficult, unless I'm on a binge. I find it really, really difficult to find those calories, in healthy places. But I guess, let's be real, a refeed is a mental and physical respite, if you want to call it that. It's supposed to, help with your metabolism. It's supposed to say, hey, get to work. But it's also telling your mind, hey, here's what you've been wanting forever, right? But whenever it comes to it, my brain is always like, it panics. It gets anxiety from just thinking that, oh my gosh, like I've got to fit in everything I've ever wanted. Oh my goodness, oh my God. Chill. But I can't. It's just, it doesn't work like that for me. So I've always ended up binging more than I'm supposed to. It's worked out for me, debatably. Every time I've binged on a refeed, and then I've done my check-ins or gone to a posing clinic, which is like, what, 3 times? I've been told, wow, you look great. And I've been like, they don't know I just binged 8,000 calories. But obviously I needed it because I was actually starving myself during my prep. Like, legitimately starving myself. Because I thought I was eating at like 2,400 calories, but in reality, I was eating at around like maybe 1,000. Maybe 2,000, if not already in the 1900s and 1800s. And then whenever I started eating the potatoes, it like put me back onto maintenance or something like that, and my body was like, oh my gosh. So it kind of slowed down a bit, but that was necessary because I would have gone insane if I continued on the rice path, because I was genuinely going insane over the rice. I was freaking out because I was like, dude, I literally can't eat fucking shit, but I could. I was just calculating my rice wrong. But that's whatever. We've crossed the 6-minute or the 5-minute threshold, going into 7 minutes. I'm gonna listen to some music before we get to the gym, and then we'll get started on some leg press. See y'all there.
All right, 6 plates, both sides. Simple, easy. Beautiful. I don't know why, but I always return to psychosocial. That's it, let's make it good. Jesus. My lip did something weird there. All right. Hamstring curls. I can never find like the right distance. It feels so weird. Good set though. All right. Second set. I'm already feeling my hamstrings from that first set. Ooh, that was good. Oh, that was really good. Last set. Okay. Jeez. Super good. All right. 105, 412s, and then we're basically just flipping it. Do 105 right now, dual, and then single leg later. Later meaning in like 2 exercises. Good. Simple but good. Number 2. Beautiful. All right. Last set. Beautiful. On to flying hamstring curls. All right. 81 for, I mean, going for 12, but we'll see. That was easier than I was expecting. Good set. Alright, so obviously I'm getting Umu Supe content on my page. But I'm getting like these TikTok videos where it's Teo and Mambo like bickering at the beginning, and then Agnes Tachyon is like explaining different kinds of animals. I've learned more about animals in the past month than I have in years. All right. Good. All right. Last one looks like good. Beautiful. Oh, I just scratched my back, and that shit makes me cringe. All right, single legs. Okay, one at a time. Much more difficult than doing these first. Beautiful. I need to make sure I'm not doing partials, but feels really good. All right. Oh, I just realized we're almost done. Yeah. I need to hear it smack down, or I feel like I'm not going deep enough. Get this out of my ears. Ah. All right. I don't know why. I'm listening to one fucking song, and for some reason I'm on BP, the BP side of TikTok now. It's weird. All right. No, that was good. I think we're gonna go pose, and then I'm gonna handle abduction and adduction myself, so I can edit up the video and then be out of here pretty quickly. But good workout today. Definitely needed this extra volume on legs. But yeah, I'm excited to see the pump. Let's go do this. It's always super interesting to see how come one day and the very next day, for some reason, the machines have shifted ever so slightly. It's very interesting. Also, this is coming after posing. I'm just putting this before posing, to fit with all the other exercises, but I can see it's really good. So, gotta do them. So, Valorant released a cinematic that's it's like their biggest cinematic yet. And just like with Arcade, just like with League cinematics, it's convincing me to play it. Mind you, I haven't played it in years, literally years, and the reason I deleted it was I was just done. I logged into a rating game, and it was like her blank his blank names, and then it was some just outrageous name for like a third person, and then I was like, okay. The end of the game, they're just talking. They're just talking like weeks. I closed the ranked game, and I uninstalled Val right then and there. But my favorite character is Viper, or my favorite character is Chamber.
but Viper's my second favorite. They're better. But I just want to play. But because of the cinematic, not because I want to play Valorant. I don't know anyone who actually genuinely wants to play Valorant. Going slow. That races. I guess a lot of them holy crap that like after the fact. A lot of them are just going fast. Good sec. Almost. Of course I fucking I'm thinking that I just ran I literally am hanging on by my toes. Swear to God. Alright, now I'm gonna do abduction. See you on the car.
Alright, we're going handheld for this. I just want to make it quick and easy. Because I always get freaking scared when doing these. But we got some striations poking through. We're doing good. And I just completely remembered that I forgot to do calf raises. But I can see that middle striation peeking its way out, which means I'm making some good progress. All right, I'm gonna go knock out calf raises and then handle my abductions, adductions, maybe a little bit of bike, and then should see you guys in the car.
All right, we have finished the quest of legs. Our journey to the kingdom of Legolas. I don't know. Was successful. I really think my philosophy whenever it comes to going to the gym is you need to do something. Look, it's great. I think I said this before. It's great to be like, if you can do this and like maintain it, phenomenal for you. Let's be realistic. Most people cannot sustain something that they do not want to do. So like if someone like me, I don't want to do squats. If I was forced to come and do 20 sets of squats for my leg day, even with lightweight, I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it. No one is going to do something that they don't want to do necessarily. Like I'm fine with doing cardio as long as I get to, have my videos, whatever I need to do to like pass the time in between. I hate squats. I would rather do leg press. So that's what I do, right? Bulgarian split squats, just it's another like hate situation, and really they're for glutes, right? So I just did the 2 hamstring curls, and then I did the 2 leg extensions, and I'm feeling good. I'm feeling great. My legs feel used. So do what keeps you in the gym, right? Because someone who is consistent, like sure you're repping out. It's your first week in the gym, and you're doing 225 on squat because it's your first week in the gym and whatnot. But like realistically, that might be a bit heavy for you. Well, obviously, it's gonna make sense why you might feel like, I just do not want to go today, because you're going way too far, right? Whereas you need to start slow. You need to, build up to it, right? And do stuff that keeps you in. Consistency is, someone who does 225 for 10 once a week, every other week, is going to achieve less than someone who does, say, 50 pounds twice a week, every single week of the year, right? You know, progression is forced to come through consistency. It's just going to happen. It's inevitable. And then also, obviously, if you're doing 50 pounds a week, every single week, 2 times a week, you're going to progress into higher weights. So eventually you're reaching those higher numbers, right? Consistency and willingness to come is one of the biggest components of anything that you do to better your life, right? That's all it is. Anyways, enough ranting from me. Great leg day. Feeling good. I like the striations that I was seeing even with my high body fat percentage. I feel like I should be cutting out bagels. I've looked up stuff and whatnot, but like, let's be honest. Whoa, was that a cat or was that a lynx? There's lynxes around here, which is lynxes and foxes, but I feel like you can find foxes almost anywhere semi-country rural, and Germany is a lot of country, you know, land. What was that? What was that like? But yeah, what's it called? What was I saying? I lost my train of thought. Good workout. I'm feeling good. Oh yeah, get rid of bagels or just bread in general. Because like, let's be honest, like white bread is not necessarily the best thing for you, right? And then obviously, I don't know, it's just, I love bagels, right? And it's something that keeps me going. I'm gonna keep them in. I'm gonna keep them in for like a week or two, and I'm gonna see how my weight fluctuates with my physical appearance, right? Because honestly, I want my highest weight possible at my best looking appearance, right? Well, I'm not cutting to go to 110, right? Because what I'm cutting so I can shed the body fat, right? So I want to keep on as much weight as possible. Realistically, that is muscle. A maximum amount of muscle, least amount of fat. So we'll see how, because I've already cut out one, you know, to make room for 2,000 calories. And we'll see how that goes, where I'm just eating one bagel for carbs in the morning, 50 grams of carbs. That should be good. And then yeah, should be good. I'm considering switching to to beef, because I need to shake things up. I'm fine with tilapia right now, but whenever it comes to prep, that's what I'm going to be eating all the time, right? And I don't need to, like, I need to shake it up before I go into full on actual prep where I'm eating at like 1,800 calories. So yeah, considering switching over to beef. Let me be honest, I love my burger and rice. Burger and rice is amazing. So it's just, it gets expensive. And it's pretty difficult to whitefish, tilapia, is a very lean meat. So I don't have to worry about fat. Which honestly, right now, I should be eating beef. So I will probably within the next week or two switch to beef. It's just, I can't go and buy, like, you know, fillets that I can just air fry at random. I have to spend like 30 to 40 minutes cooking this, all this beef, right? Because it's not just going to be one thing of beef. I have to cook 2 things of beef for my portions and whatnot. It's just annoying. And then you put it in the container and it starts to like get that like gelatinous fat or whatever that like excretes out from it. Ugh, no, it's so annoying to deal with beef. But it's something that we got to do, right? But yeah, good workout, good posing. We're on the right path. I feel that we're on the right path. I also noticed that I wasn't wearing my mic during calf raises, and but I did, after that, I did do my abductions and adductions, even though I necessarily didn't want to. I like looked at them and I was like, no one would know, but I would know, right? You got to hold yourself accountable. So we did that, and then I still had like a little bit on my video exporting, so I did like 5 minutes on the bike. I'll probably do 30 minutes later. But I think I'm gonna increase my cardio for treadmill, because if I'm doing an hour Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, Friday, right? Then that means I'm getting an extra hour overall, and then those extra 30 minutes on Monday and Tuesday are filling in for leg days. So, just gotta do it. An hour of cardio. Honestly, doing 30 minutes in the morning is fine, and 30 minutes at night is fine. But it's just so annoying. It's just so annoying to deal with because, I don't know, I get home, I see my wife, I see my cat, and I just want to chill, They're chilling, I want to chill. But again, you got to hold yourself accountable. So I don't put myself in those situations. If I need to do more cardio, I'm just doing it right after my workout, because I know myself, I'm going to get home and I'm not going to want to do anything. So got to do it while I'm in the mood. But yeah. Started classes yesterday. I'm reading the course material, something I don't do. I took an intro class, I think a writing class, and then a math class. And I didn't read any of the course material. I have a 4.0 still. But I just didn't read stuff, and I didn't retain the information. I just did what was necessary to get the grade, right? But that's not what we're here to learn for. We're learning to, have the ability to do these things consistently throughout the rest of our lives. So, even though it's just general studies in order to get my degree, come on. You're selling yourself short if you're not going all the way, right? You're paying for this, and you're not taking all that you can from it. You're not sucking it dry of everything that it can give you. You're selling yourself short. So I've been reading the course material as best as I can. I need to get on medication or something, because I can't look at the page long enough. Or I'll reread the same paragraph over and over and over and over and over again, and I just won't understand I won't take in the information, which is super unfortunate. But I am excited. I'm doing the stuff that I need to do. I looked at the syllabus. I've got the dates down, and I'm trying to do everything quickly, as in not quickly, but in a timely manner. There we go. Because again, I would always wait until the last day things were due, and I would be fine doing that. But it's just, that's not a good work ethic to have, to wait till the deadline. No, you prove yourself by finishing it as early as possible. So yeah, we're gonna get on that probably once I get home, unfortunately, if I have time. But work kind of allows me to, there's pockets of time where, I could just sit down and read. So I'll probably read my coursework at work, and then work on the assignments once I get home. But again, when I get home, I don't want to do anything, but that needs to change. But yeah, I'm gonna go home, eat my two carb balanced tortillas for my fiber, and then some 2.5 cups of Fairlife, because you got to keep that in the diet, and then make my food, shower, go to work. Yep. All right. I'll see y'all guys tomorrow for day 9. Push again.